Hello and welcome. In this video, I will show you how you can build a gifts and flowers website fast using AI. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So first thing is first, I'm using Hostinger, right? So this is my hosting provider of choice. Now in this course, we didn't talk about Hostinger, but in this case, I'm using Hostinger. And one more thing is that I'm not going to be leaving my affiliate link to it because I already in the course at the beginning, we basically mentioned how you can set up your hosting provider with another hosting provider. So I don't want you to get mixed up, but I just want to show you the full extent of these AI builders. So whenever you click add a website, by the way, depending on your hosting, for instance, my hosting gives me access to create 100 websites for about $2.60 because I have 10% off because I'm a Hostinger affiliate. And so normally it's 2.99, but I got it $2.6 per month. And that helps me build 100 websites on the same hosting provider. For example, if you're using Bluehost, you might get access to less. You can check the hosting plan for which you have subscribed to. And in this case, we're going to be using Hostinger Website Builder. So Hostinger Website Builder is an AI builder. And if I click, it's going to take us somewhere where we just need to provide the type of website that we'd like to build, as well as a simple description of the website. Okay. So for instance, we can go and look for, flowers in the United States. We can look for a specific city, flowers in New York. And of course, there's going to be a lot of advertisements showing up. Probably not. Maybe just a couple of. Now these are sponsored. Okay, so let me click. All right, this is Instacart, right? This is a different type of website. It's not the website that I'm talking about, but this one is a flowers website. Okay, so yeah, this one is a flowers website, and as you can see, this is a pretty good website, and we show you how to build something pretty similar to this with the WordPress theme that we have explained. But I think that these people are using Shopify in this case, but it depends on, you can use anything. Now I'm going to decline a discount. I just want to go ahead and take this particular link, and these guys are ranking quite high, but let's just copy this for a second. And then I'm going to go to ChatGPT, and I'm going to ask it to give me a short description of this website, because based on that, I'm going to create my website. So watch this website. Now, these people that have built this website have definitely taken a long time to build it, right? So they didn't build it easily. In our case, we're going to do it in 1 minute. So let's go ahead over here. And in ChatGPT, I'm simply going to ask it to provide me with a simple description of this website. I'm going to say provide me with a simple description of a basic flowers and gifts website. And keep it simple and 1,000 characters max, and use this website as an example, right? Just to be correct. And so I can just paste the website URL and hit enter. Okay, here we go. So now it is basically going to go ahead and provide us with a bunch of, or with a simple description. So you can see here, welcome to our flowers and gifts website. Da, da, da. So I'm going to copy this for a second, and I shall go to Hostinger AI Builder. And here, website type, this is going to be an online store. The brand name, well, we can ask it to suggest a powerful, great brand name that is not trademarked, because you have to make sure that you don't steal someone else's brand name. And of course, this is going to take us to, or give us an example. But first, I would like to paste the description. Then I'll come back to copy the brand name, like so. So here, all right. It's asking me to check the USPTO, which is a website for checking trademarks. I can leave this for you in the links in the resources. This website helps you out to check that this is not subject to a trademark. You can search for a domain here, or for a name of a brand. If you find that it is trademark, you shouldn't use it. So I'm just going to say, look, give me a brand name. Right, Blossom Haven. Well, that's not bad. That's actually a pretty good brand name. So I shall be copying the name Blossom Haven into here. And I'll just go ahead and click generate a website. As you can see, right now, Hostinger AI Builder is working towards creating this website for us. And the good news is, it's not going to take a while. In the meantime, we can go ahead and create a flowers GIF that we can use on the landing page. So here it is. I'm going to give you a great tip that you can use from now on to help you out with your online website creation endeavors. This is a tip, it's a hack, but only if you have Canva Pro. So I'm going to click create a design inside of Canva. And by the way, if you don't have Canva Pro and probably don't like it that I'm saying, this tip only works if you have Canva Pro. I have nothing to do. I mean, I'm going to click custom size here, and basically I'm going to go for something like maybe 1080 in terms of the width by 1300 in terms of the height. And what I'm going to be looking for is bouquets. I'm going to be looking for some bouquets because I want to create a GIF. But at the same time here, if I go back, check it out. The website is now ready. Of course, now the only thing that you're going to have to add is the products. And they have already added a couple of products for us, right? These are dummy products that they have added. I'll show you later that you can actually add your own products. But click edit, and that will take you to edit the website. But as of now, let's go back. Let's give our website a slight touch of beauty. So if you go to elements inside of Canva here, if you search for flower bouquet, there's a bunch of flower bouquets out there in Canva, and basically I'm just going to be taking a couple of them and be creating a GIF that we can use on the website, which is quite fantastic. So here it is. Now we have some photos. Those are graphics, but let's go for photos instead. So we have some interesting bouquets. We have this bouquet, which I'm going to place right there. Then I'm going to add another page in which I'm going to place another bouquet, this one. I'm going to add another page in which I'm going to place yet another different bouquet this time. Now this one is definitely not a bouquet. It doesn't look cool. It doesn't look realistic. So I'm going to be removing that, but maybe placing this instead of it. Then another. So we're just looking to add as many bouquets as possible to create a GIF from these beautiful bouquets, right? So what do we have more? We have this one right here, and I'll add another one, and then it will be on our way. So this one. All right, so now after adding all of these bouquets, what I can do is I can actually go ahead, increase the size of this bouquet quite a little bit, and I'm just going to keep it at the center. Then this one, just a little bit of a resize there. And this one obviously doesn't need much resize. This one needs to be resized just enough. So I'll resize it. And then we have this bouquet. This one looks fine, but needs to be resized. And then we have this one as well. This one is, I think, yeah, it's actually different. I'm going to resize it a little bit. And then what we need to do is we need to edit these images to kind of make them more elegant. So I'm going to click edit, and basically I'm going to auto adjust. It's the simplest thing you can do. But here I see that they have decreased the brightness. I don't want to decrease the brightness. Now let's move to the second one as well. This one is a pretty nice image. Let's click edit. The reason why you would need to adjust is because if you want to download these as they are, Canva might not allow you to do it. So you better at least to modify the colors, because then Canva is going to think that you have modified the images by adding maybe something on top of them, right? So that's just how Canva works. If you take this image as it is, for example, if you try to download it as it is, chances are Canva is going to tell you that you have to edit that image before downloading it, because they believe that if someone is downloading these images as they are, they might actually be some scammers, and they might be downloading these images because they're making money by uploading these images onto other websites, and they don't want that. And you wouldn't want that because that's not a good practice. So here at page number 6, I'm going to click on this flower here, and I'm going to edit. And I'm basically going to go to the adjustments, as well. No, come on. Edit, adjust, auto adjust. That's it. So now I'm going to click on the first page. I'm going to click duration. And basically here, in terms of instead of 5 seconds, I'm going to make it 0.5 seconds and click done. Apply to all pages. Now we have ourselves a beautiful GIF. And I'm going to say flowers, bouquet, or bouquets, flower bouquets, whatever it is. Then I'm going to click download. And I would like to download this as a GIF with a transparent background. And then click download. Now what this is going to do is it's going to download a GIF with a transparent background. That's what it's going to do. So this is going to look awesome because it's animated. It's something that changes. And you'll see. Just give me a moment and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now it's still downloading. Now let's go back to here. Now here they're asking us to set up our store currency and country. Let's leave them to the United States for a second. We're going to click continue. Now, by the way, here they're asking you to set up a payment method, to update your company information and review your setup and shipping options. You can do all of those by just clicking on these options. And this is quite straightforward and easy. For example, if you want to set up payment, if you click add payments, you can set up PayPal, dLocal, Stripe. Manual means cash on delivery, which means that people only pay you when they receive the merchandise. These are so easy to set up. All right, so everything is really easy to set up. They made it easy for you. In terms of products, if you click on products, you can see right here, these are the products that they have added. If you want to add a new product, just click add product. And basically here, there are a couple of steps you have to take. So this is a physical product, so choose physical. You can add a media, images of the flowers, as well as a title and a subtitle, a description. Now, what better way to do this than to just take an example? So let's go to Amazon. I believe they sell everything on Amazon. Let's just take a couple of flowers. So let's go to Amazon. I believe they sell everything in Amazon. So let's just take a couple of flowers. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going for, well, let's just search for something. And by the way, the keywords that you're looking at here, these are just some keywords I've been looking for because I'm in the niche of creating books on Amazon. So I was looking for some keywords that might be lucrative to create some books about. But now back into our topic. So I'm going to look for some flowers, right? Flowers or flower bouquet. Right, we have a bunch of flowers. For example, we have this bouquet right here. It's a bestseller. This one's pretty nice. So let's say that you have this bouquet of flowers and you want to add it. Here they've added multiple images. Okay. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the first image and I'm going to download this image as an image. And now, of course, I shouldn't be doing this because this is not my image, but I'm just teaching you how you would do this if this was your image. So you go back to your store manager and you either add media by clicking or you drag and drop it. And particularly here, it's going to add the media. Right. There it is. Now, of course, you can add more images. So, for example, you can add another image. Again, like I said, I don't mean to steal anything. This is just for educational purposes. Besides, we're not going to actually use this product or sell this product, right? So let's say that that's the second image that you have. I'm just going to add it as a media as well by clicking add media. Well, let me do one thing. Let me drag and drop it. I think it doesn't work. Yeah, it works. And you can actually position these however you want. So if you put this at the front, it's going to be at the front. If you put it here, it's going to be the second image to show. You can put your product title. So let's say, for example, the product title is Benchmark Bouquets, right? We can go back to the store manager. We can paste that as the product title. Let's say that the product description is Charming Roses and all that stuff. We're going to basically go ahead and copy that. And we're going to come back over here. We're going to paste it. Let's say that this is your bestseller, right? You can just say bestseller. And as far as the description is concerned, well, we can just paste. You click the AI writer and paste a couple of elements about the flower bouquet and generate the text with AI. It's going to generate a completely AI description for you fast. As far as the pricing here, they're pricing it at $43. Let's say it's also 44. Let's say 44. Here, I'm going to say that the price is 44. But this is the original price. Let's say the original price is $99.99. But right now, let's say, for example, we're selling it at 44. $44. Now this way, this makes it a discount. And you can track quantity, which means you can tell them, I only have 100 of these flowers or 100 of these bouquets. After that, there is no other elements. Now, custom field, it's not necessary. Categories, you can add them later. And now here it's suggesting flower arrangements. Let's just click this as a category and let's save. So it's good that they have this AI that suggests it as a category in flower arrangements. And now you see that this is the product and you can actually visualize the product on your website or change and edit it. Now, I'm going to save for a second and I'm going to click edit website so that we can go back to the website. I was going to show you one last thing before we wrap up with this video. Now, of course, everything inside of the AI builder is pretty straightforward. You can change anything. You have this add element thing where you can just drag and drop anything. For example, in this case, I'm going to drag and drop an image element. Right, it didn't succeed. Let me do it again. There it is. All right, again, what's happening? All right, finally. So we have this image element was added here, though this seems to be quite a bug. And this one, I'm going to just basically just move it like that so that it's taking 2 lines. And you can move anything, you can make anything bigger. For example, if you want to make this button bigger, you can make it bigger, make it smaller, make it wider, like this, however you like. So everything can be changed. And you can add pages and navigation from here by clicking add page. Obviously, they have all kinds of pages that you would need to add right here. And basically, they have a lot of other options that I suggest you go ahead and check. And you can add sections as well. But since we built this with the AI builder, the only thing you need is to go remove the other products and add your new products. And that's it. The website is fully functional. But here I want to show you the trick, the gift trick. So for instance, I'm going to make this image a little bit higher from the height because you have to remember that the height was bigger. Then I'm going to click edit the image. And right here, I'm going to replace this image. So I'm going to replace it by uploading the file from the computer. All right, let me go ahead. So there is the GIF. Hopefully it's not a big size GIF. All right, you can see that this is the GIF. I'm going to select it and it should put itself right there. And you can see how great this is, right? So this is what you should expect to see when you land on a flower and gifts website. And of course I can move everything by selecting everything. And I can move all of these close to that, and that is pretty much nice. One last thing, you can click the shop button. You can edit this button to actually link to a web address or to link to a specific page. And the page would be the shop page. And that's it. This way, when people click, they're going to go to the shop. And these other buttons you can link anywhere. And you can change anything. You can take things, delete them, change sizes, change images, anything you want. Just click. Everything is self-explanatory and safe to use. You can delete elements that you don't need. For example, if you don't like this section, you can delete it. If you don't want to bring it back, you just have to click here and bring it back. And you can also see that if you check the mobile view, the website is fully optimized on mobile as well, which is quite fantastic. But you need to check if the first page is good on mobile. So these absolutely need a lift. So let's give them a lift. And you can see how fantastic this is. And on mobile, if you go back to computer, it doesn't affect the way this looked on computer. Now, of course, you can check the next steps to modify this stuff. And I advise you to check other tools. One of the best things about this is that you can click here, you have access to analytics. So you can see how many people visited your website, how much they've stayed on your website, how many unique visitors, the bounce rate. You can see all of this information, which is really important. And you can also link to other apps that are really interesting in integrations. You can link to a custom code if you're tracking using a Facebook pixel. You can basically link to Google AdSense, Google Tag Manager, to Hotjar to optimize your experience, your website experience, and Google Analytics if you want to see more data, because Google Analytics does provide you with more data. But apart from that, this is it. This is the update. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Wishing you the best as always. Passive Income Gen Z signing out.